Hello. I see at least one person is here. Oh, I gotta refresh my channel so I can see what is going on in case I miss any chatter. Okay. Why is it not showing me? Refresh. Weird. Says I'm live. Okay, now I'm getting an ad, so that means it must be working. Okay, so anyone who is watching after, I know I say this all the time, but just in case you're watching it after the live for the first time, if you want to see the chat, any chat that comes up, you have to wait like 24 hours or some weird thing because for some reason YouTube can't catch up with the chat, so it will be delayed. Hi, Sharon. And I'm just sitting here while I was waiting to start unwrapping some Rolos because I have our grandson coming over tomorrow so we can make some treats for Christmas, and rather than wasting our time unwrapping them then, I figured I'd start unwrapping them today. We're gonna make some of those pretzel turtles. I don't know if you've seen them, where you get the little square pretzels and you put a Rolo on top, you melt it in the oven for a few minutes, and then you press a pecan into the top and make a little turtle out of it. I mean, not a turtle like the candy turtle. I hope you're doing well, Sharon, and I see two other people. Hopefully you're doing well as well. And what are your plans for the week, for the weekend, whatever? Have you gotten all of your Christmas shopping, Christmas baking, whatever you're doing done, or you still have a lot on your plate left to do? I'll give it a few minutes for anyone else who might join in before I do any weigh-in type of stuff, which... Oh, you're baking while watching, Sharon? Well, I'm glad I could keep you company while you're baking. What are you baking? Anything that you normally bake? Something new? I always like trying new things, but then I make a list that's so long. Hi, Yolanda. Oh, Chinese food. Is there anything in particular that you get, Yolanda? I love Chinese food. We order it probably every week, like every 2 weeks or so. We usually probably get some. And we usually have specific things that we always get, so like General Tso's chicken, I usually get egg rolls, egg drop soup, or Paul likes wonton soup. I usually go for the egg drop. But I'm making Toll House cookies, no diet today, taking them to a family party tomorrow. Yep. I love a variety of dishes. I'm the same, Yolanda. I usually, and I think it makes Paul a little crazy sometimes because I don't usually get the same thing all the time, usually. I will order whatever strikes my mood at that time. And Toll House cookies could definitely do it, Sharon. Yeah, I've been having a lot of no diet days, unfortunately, and that's part of the problem that I'm going to discuss at some point. Because I took probably 5 weeks off of weighing in because I knew I wasn't doing great. So I kept avoiding it. And I actually surprised myself when I did weigh in after 5 weeks. I'd only gone up 0.2 pounds. I really thought it would be worse, but not too bad. But I really have to do something and rein in all this. It's not the regular meals. I'm eating the same things I usually do that help me to lose weight. It's all those extras that keep sneaking in. And, well, not sneaking in. I purposely go and do whatever. So, anyways, I assume a lot of people are probably doing some Christmas shopping today, maybe, and I'm not expecting a huge turnout. I did have some things ready for like channels that sometimes join in so I could share their links, but this may just be a little short visit if it's, you know, everyone's got things going on this time of the year. So, have you gotten all of your Christmas shopping done? I know I'm not getting a lot this year, but mostly for Brian and Paul. And I think, I mean, as far as Brian's concerned, I'm fully, you know, he's done. So, well, it looks like we're down to one person, and it is kind of, like I said, a busy time of the year to be doing a live, especially, you know, on a Saturday when most people have it free, middle of the day. Not likely that many people are going to be able to join in because everyone's got their things to do. But, oh, and you see these stockings behind me? Those were stocking. Hey, Alan. I was wondering if you'd show up. I actually have your channel ready to share in case you showed up. There are not many people here, but people who watch after the fact when the chat is live can find Alan's channel in the chat right there. I hope you're feeling all right today, Alan. I know, like me, you've been having some issues lately, so hopefully you're doing well today. I know it's one of those, oh, hi, Ro. Okay, and I have Ro's channel ready and raring to go here. So there's Alan's, and here comes Ro's channel. So if you're watching after and you check the chat, you can find their channels. They are both doing weight loss journey things, and they are both doing, you're still doing Slimming World, right, Ro? I haven't been really catching up with a lot of videos lately. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate that. Yeah, last packages should arrive today. It's windy, rainy day today. It was windy and rainy the other day here. We had like wind advisory warnings. And if you hear that noise in the background, I was telling them I'm unrolling Rolos, unwrapping Rolos because I'm having Brian over tomorrow so we can make some Christmas treats. And one of the things we're gonna do are those Christmas turtles, like the pretzel turtles. And I didn't want to waste time doing be unwrapping tomorrow when we can be spending our time actually making things. So I figured I'd get this out of the way, but I didn't realize I was actually getting little crumbs of chocolate on my keyboard of my new laptop that Paul got me for my birthday Christmas gift. And I don't want to get it all wonky. So let me get that out of there. Okay. Oh, you are? Oh, with M&Ms? Yeah, I'm doing it with the pecans on top. So I got a lot of pecans. We're gonna make a whole bunch of things. At least that's the goal. I always overestimate time. Oh yeah. So I wish I had something I could take, Alan, because like even I've tried muscle relaxants, and because all of my issues are so random, I don't, nothing really touches it. But the doctor did give me a brace. Well, he didn't give it to me. He suggested I get one. So I ordered one, and it goes over my elbow and keeps my arm out. Because this arm, for some reason, if I'm holding the phone or moving my arm in this way, I get very intense pains. I've been wearing the brace when I go to sleep, because that's usually at a time when it's really bad. Hi, Barbara. Because when I'm sleeping, I don't know, I can't think to not bend my arm in. So that's when I usually wear it. Although yesterday I wore it a lot longer. And today my arm does seem better so far. I'm also procrastinating because I'm on disconnect this year. Yeah, I totally get that, Ro. I procrastinate all the time. I'm actually surprised that I'm getting these things ready. We're also going to be doing, I got some Andes candies, Andes mints, because we're going to do those things that it's supposed to be like a thin mint cookie that you can make using melting down the thin mints and dunking Ritz crackers in them. And apparently that's very much like a thin mint cookie. So we're going to be trying that. I haven't done that before, so hopefully that actually works. But we're also going to do like chocolate covered pretzels and I don't know, like some that jelly nougat. I've made that before, and I found the Christmas dots for it yesterday at Walmart. So that's possible, Barbara. I actually wasn't really paying attention to the weather when it was happening, but I don't doubt that that could definitely be a factor. Because, I mean, today it's colder, but it's also dry. It's not rainy or anything. And I put it on at night. Oh, and it helps, yeah. Yeah, this one, I like the brace that I got, because it has metal splints, two of them. So I could put, like the first night I had both splints in and it was kind of biting into my arm if my arm did flex a little bit. So I removed that one and just had this one in, and it could do the same thing without, or I can take them out completely and just have a little extra support on my elbow. So I do like the brace that I found. And like I said, it seems to have helped, but with what I have, it's like, I can never tell if it's actually doing anything or if it would have just gone away on its own anyway. So that's the problem with my issues, is they're so random. Who knows? It's like, I don't know if anything's actually doing anything or if it would have just gone away by now on its own. So, but I was asking before you guys joined, if you have your Christmas shopping done, if you have your Christmas baking done. I know Sharon said she's making some Toll House cookies for a party tomorrow. Does anyone have any parties they're going to? Any gatherings that, like, we're not really doing much. We're doing something on the 22nd with my family. They're going to come down. It was a little convoluted to get the whole thing set up because my sister had to work around my nephew's. Susan, hello, my friend. My sister had to work around her son's, I'm pretty sure it's football schedule. Because he does every single sport and he's really good at it. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a professional. He's been in the paper for things and he's only 13, maybe 14, I think. But yeah, he's definitely going to be, I hope you're doing well, Susan. I know this will be your first Christmas in your new house. Hey, Yolanda. So I assume you probably have it all decorated already. Went to a big party last night, woke up sick with a cold this morning, total bummer. At least I could taste my salmon last night. Well, that is good for you. Would not be good for me. I'd probably prefer cold if I had to eat salmon, because you know I'm not a seafood person. And Paul's probably in the other room right now cringing that I said I'm not a seafood person. But you all know it already. Now I gotta clean up all these stupid little wrappers from the Rolos. So was it a Christmas party, Susan, that you went to? I'm assuming it was with this time of year, some sort of holiday festivities. But I'm glad you were able to stop by, even though you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. I'm gonna leave the Andes for later because I've already unwrapped all of my Rolos. So I have a bag of Rolos ready to go for tomorrow. Yes, and first Christmas with the kids and Grand Angels, and wow, over 10 years. Your stockings look lovely. Oh yeah, I started to talk about those, and I didn't. I had made those. One year, probably 30 years ago, I surprised my family, my brothers and sisters, by replacing everyone's stockings. I made stockings that fit each person. So I replaced those, and throughout the years I've made other ones. Oh, yeah, we're making the coffee creamer soon. I had to, because I've recorded so many of them, Sue, I had to dump some of them because it was getting well past the 2 weeks that I should hold on to them. But now I can start fresh and make whichever flavor I want and just have that on hand for now. But anyways, back to the stockings. So I replaced everyone's stockings. This one was my mother's. And this one I made for my father. And then this one's mine. The other one's Paul. Yes, Yolanda, I am making Rolos with Brian. Brian's coming over tomorrow, our grandson, and we're going to be making all sorts of things. So I wanted to unwrap the Rolos and the Andes candies so that I didn't have to waste time tomorrow doing that. But yeah, I made all of these. When Brian was born, I made him one and his family. So I probably could still do it a little bit today, but it makes me a little nervous. We're doing a sewing machine and then I have a spasm and, either move the fabric out of position or move my hand into a bad position. So I haven't been using the sewing machine much for that reason. So I don't usually make them anymore, but I used to love making, I sent my friend Bree, I sent her stocking years ago, a couple of years ago, 4 years ago now, maybe. 3? I don't know. No, it was probably 4 because I believe it was in 2020. But anyway, oh, thank you, Yolanda. Yeah, I used to love doing all sorts of crafty things. Like I used to love cross stitch. I used to crochet. I have some little bears that I crocheted for people one year. Um, and I can't do any of that stuff now because my, precision is not that great. So I find other kind of crafty things that I can do that don't take as much dexterity or fine. Like I used to love painting ornaments. Um, yes, Bree did get married. Um, they went to, I want to say, I think it was New Mexico, I believe. Um, and they got married. So yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't done a video since she got married, just because I know she was doing some again before. Um, but yeah, Bree is married and she seems very happy, so I'm very happy for her. Um, but let me take a sip. So yeah, and I did talk to her briefly like a week or so ago, and she really seems to be doing well. So I am very happy for her. I do hope she comes back with some videos, but I know it's not that easy to, you know, do the videos sometimes. I'm actually, after the first of the year, going to take just like a little break to decompress and kind of, now that everything's back where it should be, I have my kitchen back and the living room is back, the guest room is back, the office is back, so everything is pretty much back to normal now. So to kind of clear my head of all the cobwebs after the first of the year, I'm going to take a couple of weeks probably and just, I might re-air some past videos just to keep things going, but I won't be doing a new one after the first for a couple of weeks. But I do think I'm going to try another new cookie, I think in this Friday's video, the Friday coming up. I'm going to try, I haven't made these yet. I'm not sure if I'll make them on camera and experiment again or do it beforehand. I'll probably end up doing it on camera. But I want to do some chocolate thumbprint cookies with some sugar-free orange marmalade, so it's like that chocolate orange flavor. So that's the plan for the next video, and I hope it turns out well. Yeah, it is nice for her. She really, I'm very happy that she found someone and that she is happy. And their dogs all along together. So that's the biggest thing probably, is that it would have been a real challenge if their dogs didn't like each other, but they all get along. So yeah, I'm very happy for her. I forget what else I was going to say. But is there anything you love chocolate and orange flavors together? I do too, Ro. That's why I thought, because I always used to love, we'd get, especially at Christmas time, those chocolate oranges that you'd kind of smash and separate. So I'm hoping that these cookies turn out well. Oh yeah, that would have been good, Susan. She was actually a couple of years ago going to come here um, for a visit, and we were going to do a video together. I'm hoping at some point, I can still get her to come and visit, um, her and Scott, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah. I, I haven't done a lot of cookies this year, and I don't have a lot of plans for cookies just because the baking, I'm like, I'm going to steer more towards the candies and things like that. But if they're bad, I'm sure you could send them to us and we would eat them. Well, usually I don't go too far off. I usually just need a tweak or two, Yolanda, to get them where they should be. But when I do the tests on, camera, I will adjust the recipe to make sure that they are palatable. So, but I think they should work out. Like the cranberry walnut oatmeal cookies, I had my fingers crossed that those would come out, and they were so good. We only have 4 left, so we'll be eating those up. Probably a little snack today. Um, but yeah, I have a lot of people saying that they would be willing to be my taste testers. So that would take some of the burden off of Paul, so he doesn't have to be the one to suffer all the time. But anyways, if you hear anything in the background, that's Paul chatting with a friend on the internet. I don't know if that sound will come through or not, but granddaughter needs the iPad. Bye, everyone. All right, bye, Sharon. I hope you have a great Christmas, great holiday, and Happy New Year. Um, yeah, so if anyone has any questions, any requests, this will probably be a short video maybe because, I just figured I would pop on and, unwrap my Rolos while I was chatting with you, but um, I don't really have a lot going on at the moment. I think having everything straightened up around here has kind of made things a little calmer because when there's too much things out of whack, I get out of control. Happy holidays. I'm going to cuddle with the cat and drink some hot tea. I adore you. I adore you too, Susan, and I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, great Christmas. Mac and cheese. I do have my mac and cheese steak, and that uses, you can either use cheesesteak or hamburger, and it uses peppers, but honestly, you could do it without the peppers and without the hamburger or cheesesteak meat, and just make a regular mac and cheese that way. So I do have one. Actually, while I'm here, let me see if I can find that recipe for you. Because, I mean, you can play around with it. You don't have to put in the meat and things. Um, there's the. Actually, someone had asked me about that a while back, too. So I guess mac and cheese is a staple for a lot of people. So I'm on the, here it is. Share. Okay, hopefully this will work. Nope, I did not. Why did that not work? That was just started to give me Rose channel again. I don't know why. So let me go directly here and copy the link from up top. I often have trouble when it gives you those 3 dots and it says share and it says copy a link and it doesn't copy the link. So, hey, what happened? I got this new mouse that has like a weird button on the side that keeps pushing me out of whatever I'm in. So I was on my video and now it pushed me out. So now skip that, get back to the chat. Okay. And here is, there's the mac and cheese steak, Yolanda. And as I said, play around with it. Take out the stuff you don't want in there. It's not that big of a deal. But that one should, it's, most of my recipes, you can really do whatever you want. You're welcome, Yolanda. You know, if you don't like something, take it out. Use something else. You're not going to offend me. I don't mind. You know, do what you need to do. So, anyway, hi, Rachel. I hope you're doing well. And let me see. Yeah, so I got that. Okay, and I know I have Janet had asked me for, she bought those veggie muffins. They're like not vegetable flavored necessarily, but they're made with vegetables to be healthier. And she had tried adapting those and she had some problems. Some of the ratios were off. So she asked me to look into making that. So I do have that on my list. I also have to share my dressings. I'm good. I just wanted to say hi to you and Paul. So thank you very much, Rachel. I'm glad you did stop by. Like I said, I think this will be a short video because people have things to do. It's the holiday season. So I don't know why I have this ad up top now. Anyway. But yeah, so I have the Roe had asked for Thousand Island that I still haven't. I've done the test of it. I also have a honey mustard dressing that I have. Those are both ready to go. I just haven't, with all of the turmoil we had going on around here, I just hadn't had time to really get those done. But I'll probably do those two as like a single video so you get two dressings in one. And then I also have, like I said in yesterday's video, Paul and I did a taste test of some protein bars and also some protein balls because the doctor had told him he should eat more protein and less carbs. So we were looking into those and I said, why don't I just do a taste test and, you know, all of that. So there's a video in the works. I've done part of it. We just finished all the taste testing. So now I have to do little inserts to evaluate each flavor and texture on those. So that will be coming out at some point soon. But I'm going to do that. It's probably an extra video rather than a Friday video. But yeah, so those will be coming out. And those are things I'm working on. But as always, if you guys have something you're interested in kind of working down. Oh, I never even got into my weigh-in. I started talking about it. And then I don't know what the heck happened. I got, well, I know what happened. I got distracted. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Anyway, for those who didn't see that part earlier, I hadn't weighed myself in like 5 weeks. And because I have not been very on plan. I've been eating my typical meals, but then going well above and beyond that with things I should not have been eating. So I was like not weighing myself for 5 weeks. And then when I did, I was only up 0.2, but I really have to get it under control. And I'm going to see my doctor on Thursday for my physical. And I know he's going to be like, what happened? And I'll be like, I don't know. But now I remember one time I did a truck talk and I was mentioning how I had 25 pounds to lose to get back to where I wanted to be. Well, now it's up to 40. So I got to stop it before it goes any further than that. So, and if he offers me something that might help, maybe I'll just take it. And I don't see any problem with people using whatever tools they need to help them on the journey. I know some people do have issues with that for some reason, but I personally, I'm fine with whatever you need to do. I know, Ro. I mean, I do it to myself. I always put pressure on myself and, you know, get like, I got to get it done. Um, but I, I really do need to get those done. And I mean, I need video ideas, so there's an easy one right there. I might do that one for the Friday after Christmas, maybe. When is Christmas anyway? Um, why am I don't know why I'm not getting my calendar. This laptop is a little wonky. Check the calendar here. So, oh my God, get over it. So Christmas is Wednesday. So maybe I'll plan on that for the 27th. And then that will be the last video for a little while. I'll do a couple of weeks off, give myself a breather to not worry about anything, and just relax and enjoy the new year, whatever that means. But anyway, well, I guess I will leave it there. If no one has any other requests or any questions or anything, and I'll go unwrap my Andy's candies to make my Thin Mints with Brian tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of treats, although I always over schedule. Like I have so many treats that I think these will be quick, but I really have no sense of time. So what I think will take, like yesterday I made some beef stew and I calculated, okay, this is how much time I need, but I didn't factor in any of the prep time. So, you know, I do that kind of things all the time. Well, I'm glad you were able to join in, Yolanda. I appreciate you stopping by. I know this is a hectic time of the year, so I do appreciate you stopping by. But anyway, I guess I will leave it there, let you guys get on with your Christmas activities, whatever they may be, even if it's just sitting around watching a Christmas Hallmark movie, which is probably what I'll be doing. But I'm glad you guys were able to stop by and join me today. If you're watching this after the fact, I wish you were here live, but at least you're getting to join in after the fact. And I appreciate that as well. All right, I guess that's it for today. I hope everyone has a great holiday, a great Christmas, great New Year, great Hanukkah, great Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And until next time, bye.